Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Thursday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. This podcast, well, flat last night. Dead flat. We got lucky and unlucky in the same night. Did you see the end of the Arkansas game? Oh my. Free throws, tie game. Arkansas was down the entire game. They come roaring back. 1.8 on the clock. Free throw shooters, a 69% free throw shooter. Kid buries the first one. He missed the second one, but he got his own rebound, and he laid it in for the 3-point win at the buzzer. Get the cover for Arkansas. That saved the night. Arkansas covers the 1.5. Unfortunately, Xavier goes to overtime and loses 79-71. If they don't go to overtime, we cover. Just lose the game in regulation, guys. Come on. That's brutal. So we had it. Xavier had it. The whole game they had it. And then St. John's got it to overtime, and then they ran away from it in overtime. We push on the 8. The Bruins gave up a meaningless goal in the third period with like 8 minutes left to lose the game 5-1 to kill the under for us. So that kind of stunk, but we laid, one unit there on that. Took in the plus money, took a shot with the Bruins and the Devils. So it's a 1-1-1 day, and we are completely flat. That means we are still up for the week as we head towards a Thursday. Now, there will be NBA player props for tonight. They will be found throughout the day on the BettingPros app by going and searching at Sports Talk Matt. That is where you'll find props for the NBA tonight. So if you like betting NBA prop bets, come on over. Follow me on the BettingPros app at Sports Talk Matt. I'll give you at least 2, maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see how many I like for tonight in the NBA from a player prop perspective. So that's NBA. I've got a college basketball bet, and I've got an NHL play for us here tonight on the card. But before we do that, let's talk about our friends at Bet365 and the offer that they've got for you right now. For Daily Juice listeners, you can turn $5 into $150 of bonus bets when you join Bet365. To claim the offer, go to bettingpros.com/365. Deposit at least $10. And if you place a bet of at least $5, you'll earn $150 in bonus bets. Again, that's bettingpros.com/365. 21 plus only. You must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, or Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions will apply. Okay, let's talk college basketball. So 2 years ago, Grand Canyon played in the WAC final against Southern Utah. I was there for that game. Grand Canyon has owned the Western Athletic Conference. They are a program that made some noise last year in the tournament. They're coached by Bryce Drew of Valpo fame, who made a lot of noise when he was playing. Has been a good basketball coach and has been good with Grand Canyon. They'll be moving up and on. I believe they're going to the Mountain West Conference, right, for Grand Canyon. So they're going to be leaving this conference at some point soon. But they own Southern Utah. I was going back, and I almost decided to take the dog. But after I did a bunch of research, I couldn't do this. These are the scores of the last 4 games between these two schools, dating back to that very final in March of 23 here in Vegas for the WAC final that I was at. 82-71, 94-65, 96-75, and 84-66. This line is 9. According to KenPom, it's a 7-point win for Grand Canyon. But they're 13-5 overall. They're 3-1 in the WAC. And frankly, I don't really think Southern Utah has the horses to hang around here with Grand Canyon. They're 9-9 on the year. Southern Utah has had a really rough run of it. They have only 1 win or 2 wins since December 1st. They beat Park, whoever that is, on December the 3rd, and they beat UT Arlington on January 11th. In between that, they lost to Arizona, New Mexico State, UT Rio Grande Valley, Northern Arizona, these Grand Canyon Antelopes, Charleston State, and Seattle. Look, even though KenPom says it's a 7-point win, I think this is a blowout. I think Grand Canyon, who won the first matchup by 11, I think they win it by double digits again here against Southern Utah. It's more about the offense to me here for Grand Canyon. They play really fast on offense. I don't think Southern Utah can keep up with them, to be quite honest, can keep up with the scoring, to be quite honest. I mean, effective field goal percentage on offense for SUU is 204th. 3-point shooting is 284th. 2-point shooting is 146th. I mean, Grand Canyon's defense is good enough. 68th in efficiency, 68th in effective field goal percentage, 95th in 3-point defense, 74th in 2-point defense. I mean, it's not outstanding, but when you're playing a team that really has a tough time scoring, Grand Canyon's offense is going to be good enough. I mean, they take bad shots. Effective field goal percentage is 241st. Efficiency is 139, but they play well enough. They turn the ball over a lot. They block a lot of shots. I mean, they're just a team that, defensively leads to their offense. They own Southern Utah. I think they blow them out again. I'm going to lay the 9 points. Grand Canyon -9 on the road against Southern Utah. ESPN Plus has got this game, 8:30 Eastern time start in Cedar City, Utah. I'm going with a blowout here. Grand Canyon all over Southern Utah for 1.1 units. Other bet tonight, we're going to the NHL. Let's talk about the Vegas Golden Knights and their game coming up here tonight on the road against St. Louis. These two teams just played. They just played in Vegas. 5-4 win for St. Louis. That was in, revenge for the win for Vegas, 4-3 win for Vegas in the first matchup. The Vegas Golden Knights have lost 4 consecutive games. 4 straight games. You might say bet the streak, Matt. I'm not going to. I'm going to lay the juice. It's -140. But the Golden Knights need this. They're 11-8-3 on the road. They don't lose 4 games in a row. You just don't see the Golden Knights lose 4 games in a row. On top of the fact that the Golden Knights are 1 point ahead of the Edmonton Oilers in the Pacific Division. They have 62 points. That's second best in the Western Conference, behind Winnipeg, who have 67 points. But right behind them, Minnesota has 60. Edmonton's got 61. Vegas needs to wake up here. Okay, they got a +28 goals differential. Again, they lost in a shootout to St. Louis. That's going to tick them off. They're mad. This is the rubber match with the St. Louis Blues. And St. Louis is not a bad hockey team. They've got 50 points. They are 11-10-1 at home this year. They have a -5 goal differential, 6-4 over their last 10 games. But this is time for Vegas, with Adin Hill most likely in net tonight, for Vegas to turn things around and to snap this losing streak. We did it with Arkansas last night. We bet against the streak and said eventually they're going to win. Arkansas won. I'm going to do the same thing here with the Golden Knights, except these teams always play 1-goal games. You might say, Matt, just bet the puck line. Can't do it. Even though I think the Golden Knights win's going away, these teams play really tight hockey games all the time. It's always a fun game to watch. I think Vegas wins, but I'll lay the -140. Like we say on the t-shirt, you only pay the juice when you lose. I think Vegas wins. I'll lay the 1.4 units down on Vegas. Money line on the road against St. Louis to snap this losing streak for the Golden Knights. Vegas, -140 on the money line for 1.4 units. Okay, so we've got NBA player props coming at you here tonight on the BettingPros app, at least 2 of those. Grand Canyon in the WAC -9 on the road at Southern Utah for 1.1 units, and Vegas and St. Louis. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong. Nope. That's not the right. That's not the run. We're going with money line. You can bet the over. I like the over too, by the way. I did bet that, but I don't want to make that official. So let me just change that. That's not the official play. That's the old. That's the right slide. Vegas money line -140. I did like the over, and I do like the over 5.5. The reason why I don't like the over is simply because Vegas might be able, Adin Hill might be on one. I'm a little bit concerned. At home, St. Louis is a road over team, but they're a home under team. That's what scared me. At 5.5, some books are at 6. That's why I will play that. I will play the over, but I like the money line better. So you can pick and choose if you want. I like them both, but I like Vegas money line minus 140. All right, so let's put that up again. Here are our final NBA player props on the app. Grand Canyon minus 9, Vegas money line at minus 140. If you want the extra, you can go ahead and put the over if you want 5.5 as well. DraftKings is at 5.5. You can go and grab that if you would like. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.